What do we have here? Just making some plantain, which is already actually done. And what's that? Why? Oh God. Okay. So basically, cooking some plantain. Oh, you can't see this, can you? This is the problem. In any case, this is the plantain. Plantain, I haven't done its origins. I only came across plantain because I got Nigerian friends, and they love it so much. And so I'm just going to make some plantain, and I'm using olive oil. I like olive oil, just a spoonful or two, really. That's what I put there, and it still remains. And that's simply because I'm using this nice little saucepan. It used to be red, now it's black. And why we need it black? That's what the kitchen's about. All the heat and fat is gone underneath it. So that's just plantain I'm heaping onto the plate here. Don't know whether you can see the best angle that. See, some lovely plantain there on the plate, all golden and everything. Is the raw one. And as I say, you begin where you are. I'm just broadcasting directly onto my laptop's camera. There you go. Lots of said cameras. That will probably come with time. So there you are. Just one plantain. And that cost, what did that cost me? Never mind that. I'll get another fork. Um, that actually cost, I bought 4 of them for £1. In the UK, plantain is becoming a little bit dear. It used to be 6 for £1 and so forth and so forth. But this yesterday, I got some from Balam, just outside the tube station. Was it Balam? No, from Elephant Castle. When I connected, got it from outside the tube station. 4 of them for £1. And yesterday I made some for my daughter. She's now off back to uni. And just one of them will do for me. If you have a big appetite, maybe 1, 2, or 3, that's up to you. But anyway, that's 25p. And I used some olive oil. You're not planning it, but you know, that's a good buy. You can see it right there. I bought that from Olive Oil, no, Prima Donna. I think it's in Spanish or whatever brand from Lidl. Basically, oh God, I've eaten the cherry tomatoes. I'm going to make myself a very nice fried egg. I'm going to eat that with, as I say, I'm going to eat that with a cucumber. And I'm going to eat that with cucumber, yes, which I cut very fine, so that you can see how nice a meal that is. Conscious of the fact that plantain is sweet, I haven't sprinkled anything on it, but sometimes I put pepper on it just to give it that nice, sharp kind of taste to awaken you. And I'm just going to wash this. Basically, I like to, as you can see, this is the raw plantain. I'm going to put that away. I'm going to spare that. I have 3 daughters in uni. Strange, they're all in the same uni. One of them is doing law, the other is doing physics and nanotech, and those are the ones doing undergrad courses. The other one is doing, the third one is doing a master's in music. So for so-called single mom, not by choice, I'm a widow. Lost my husband in '95 when those kids were very young, and now they're going to uni. So there's something to say for focus, diligence, and belief, and that's just what got them there. And I always give credit to Anthony Robbins because when my husband died 1 year later in 1996, and those children then were just 5 years and 3 years and 1 year, I found Anthony Robbins' teachings. One of them, the book I bought, I think around that same time. You look at that, that's nice. That's just a quarter cucumber, you know. A cucumber only costs, what was it, 69p? So now if you think that's a quarter cucumber, that would just cost you right there, that cucumber there, quarter, would cost you, what, 20 pence, 15 pence? The plantain is 25 pence, so you're just at 40p. And what I do, to just like to eat organic, don't cram that and eat it up. I said the kids were young. I discovered Anthony Robbins, what was it, The Giant Within. And I also bought some cassette program of his. It was 119 then. Never really listened to all of it, but even just a tape. The good thing with some of these messages, just, well, there you go again. This is some cheap cheese. I try to spread my shopping. Mostly I like to shop in Salisbury, really, sort of just addicted to it. But I go to Lidl from time to time. It's so near me, and then I don't feel like rushing. Um, you can't see. I just go to Lidl. But this is it. This is just cheddar cheese, mature. I love mature cheddar. Must always, because I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I love food. I remember even as a child, I moan, I groan, and sigh when I'm eating, drinking water, anything, because the pleasure, I think, is all in the mouth, really, isn't it? And well, why not? You as a child, your only first source of pleasure, I guess, is what goes in your mouth. And honestly, I taste food so I don't know how to describe it. It's such a pleasure. Even if it's just water, the sensation to me is, I don't know what to say, astronomical, perhaps, just in the start. Anyway, so you can imagine, again, that cheese could probably be, this meal is going to be about less than a pound, except, of course, for the organic eggs. I like my eggs. I don't like all those additives, so I sort of, let's put away that knife. I've had this knife from, as I told my daughter, really, one of them, since 94. It's a very sharp knife. This is a serrated edge knife. And I always keep it, as soon as I use it, I keep it away. And it's true, it's a lifetime. I've had it for 20 years almost. Yeah, imagine. And it's still here. The only knife I use and the only knife I have in this kitchen. And I'm going to wash it. That's how I bring my kids. I don't keep any things around. And I put it away immediately. End of story. So now, the interesting part. See that cheddar cheese on the side there, plantain, cucumber. Unfortunately, yesterday night I ate up the cherry tomatoes. I couldn't resist before I went to bed. So now I'm going to make some spinach there. Again, where's my spinach? I was frozen spinach somewhere. I'm going to, that's how I cook. I cook like just whatever comes to my mind, really. And most of the time it's nice. I think as long as you're creative, you can be successful at anything. My children go on about how I make such nice meals. Even since I became vegetarian, which I do on and off, but this time I've been vegetarian for about 13 years stretch. Just done. I was a vegetarian from 2000. I stopped eating chicken and meat, and then about in 2001 or 2, I stopped eating fish altogether. I don't drink either, so there you go. There's just a bits of frozen spinach. They come in little cube-like creations or lumps, and I put just about 6 of them there. They will quickly melt off in that oil. And what I'm going to do, see, I just type up and put in the freezer. Yeah, this is about a pound. What I've taken out there is nothing that will be. I'm really going to create a meal of about a pound, 1.50 pound maximum, because the eggs are organic eggs, and I think that cost me almost £2. So 2 of them should be 70p. So 25p for the plantain, 15p for the cucumber. I've not eaten all of the cucumber. That's 40 pence. The cheese is probably was about £2. I haven't taken even an eighth of it. That's another 25p. So sitting here on my plate right now is something about 30 pence. When I add that, that will come to about 90 pence. And by the time I'm finished with the egg, which will be about 70, it will just be about 150 pound meal. Take into account your gas, which I suspect will be about 20 pence or less. And the oil, a drop of it about, then under 2 pound healthy milk. As I said, had I got my my cherry tomatoes, I learned something new. I cut my cherry tomatoes in half. They're very little things, such enough. And what did I do? I squeezed lemon in, and that was beautiful. When I put the lemon sort of glazed tomatoes or drenched tomatoes with the onion, guess what? I put my egg. Oh my God, that just brings the juices flowing in your mouth. That's when you know your meal is done. So there we go. I love onion. One red onion. When you chop it all up, you don't need to. Everyone knows how to chop onions. I'm not going to waste my time showing you. I'm just going to cut it anyway. I'm not taking at all. Some will be square, some will be brown, some will be whatever else, ringlets. And when I'm done, obviously, there's not much space there for the camera. I'll show you. So, here, when I cut this red onion, I love it. And the color is the same. When I was growing up, that's all the onion I know. But when I came over to study, scholarship, I went to study first of all, to study Bulgaria. I came here over to the UK. Found white onions. Never knew they existed. There you go. There you find them all over the place. White, in fact, that's white onions. Not red onions from them. They're so prevalent now. Anyway, there you are. I love red onions, as you can see. When you put them down in the spinach, like my onions. If you eat too much of them anyway. I guess they say it's the only source of selenium, really. That's if they came from soil that still has that mineral. So there's a lot of depletion going on the way our agricultural practices. But anyway, onions is one of the richest sources of selenium, which apparently is very important for your health, perhaps even more significant than vitamin C. Vitamin C, you probably get it in all the added vitamin C in all kind of juices, all fresh juices and fruits. But how often do you even consider selenium? So try to either supplement yourself or eat as many onions and other selenium-rich vegetables as you can. So look at that. There you can see that. All onion and spinach. While I'm cooking, I'm going to beat my 2 eggs. You know what? I love sea salt. Where's my sea salt? Couldn't find the big pack. Just this little one pound something little. But I was amazed to fry the thing. I probably didn't know you could find the salt grind right there in a little bottle. Can you imagine? That actually just grinds like that. There's all the sprinkles. Let's put some here. It's a little. My kids don't like salt. You can cook without salt and they won't even notice. And actually, I never add salt to their food, so maybe that's why. Never. There you are. So there you are. I like sea salt. I'm going to put that bit. And just to drive the point home, I'm going to put a little bit of lemon in this. See, Oriental food has that yogurty and all that kind of lemon filling. Because yogurt from India, lemon, China, and the like line. And when I was growing up, we used to use yogurt for cooking. I love it, the traditional yogurt. The people, the tribe I come from, my original one, Italy, we drink yogurt, and there used to be so many cows. Now the Karamajoro Westerners have been all over the place with almost what's that. I just pour my egg in there, but that's what I say, it's all food that is right organic. Yeah, I love olive oil as well. I understand Jennifer Lopez drinks a cup a day. Well, maybe she still does, but look at her skin and her body and the tone of her muscles. Don't know if I'm scared of fat. You see, just now they published that dietitians and professors have come to the conclusion that the advice of the last 60 years is right there. I bought even a paper for that. Had it on Sky News first. I like to listen to my Sky News, especially the commentary about the next day's paper, so you know what's going on. I'm still that old-fashioned and traditional. If I don't hear news, I get panicked. And when I must hear my news, I cannot spend a day without listening to the broadcast. There you go. And then I like to hear the paper reviews just by midnight, around midnight there. There you go. That looks nice. I like my onions crunchy, but you don't really have to be ready. There you are. I'm eating it all alone. If you're not eating alone, please don't put a spoon to your mouth. I hate it. I don't know. And even when I do, I throw it away. I don't know whether to put a little black pepper there if I can find any. I don't have black pepper. I don't know whether I feel like pepper. I have this cup. That's not of mustard. No one my music is so good. I don't know I got it. Anyway, oops, let's just sprinkle. Somebody brought me this. A little bit sad. They brought me the day I had my since I died last year, September the 8th. Somebody brought me this for me to sort of prepare meals. It's the black thing in or people tend to get this stuff. And I might change my mind. I might just put it directly on the plate if I don't want it overcooked because I like my green. Let's go on the fire. Look at that. You know that you can see that. That really is nice. Look at that. That's just spinach. Sort of half spinach and onions with a sprinkle of red pepper, black pepper, whatever you want. White pepper I haven't used for a long time. Now I'm going to beat the egg and put it there. I will use 2 eggs only. 2 eggs, like so. Free range. I am so skeptical of using any animal product that's not organic or free range. Because imagine all those injections going to the animals. And I never like this. That's a very nice solid orange yolk. I don't know how that is. But they always those black, red spots that you find in eggs. And I'm thinking, that's salmonella sitting right there. So I don't know what they are, but I always make a point to remove them before I cook my egg. Because I don't know what they are. And this is how I cook. And then I don't cook, I always tell people, I never cook any meal the same. Because though you'll find recipe books for Eskimo diet, Chinese cookbook, Indian cookbooks, all kind of cookbooks, very for the children. But for me, myself, see that egg, very nice line, so orange. Never seen such an orange yolk. It's actually so orange. It's like it's as orange as this, the yolk. It's as orange as the Salisbury carrier bag. To be the Salisbury. Let's be careful. I don't want that. So now, look, I'm just going to. Yes, I think I'll be selfish. I'm going to remove some of my toaster. I'm going to remove some of my vegetable. Just put it there. I like putting things there like that. I'm just going to remove some of that. Ooh, that's nice. And then I'm going to pour the egg into the remaining onion and I didn't put my salt. I put salt. There you are. Let's just beat an egg. I'm just going to cook that egg down with onion. I do everything. I put okra. I put green pepper, red pepper, cabbage. In an omelette, anything goes for me. Like my cousin likes to make a salad and then put bits of apple. So there is spinach with not too much. The good thing with sea salt, it's not that strong and it's obviously rich with nutrients as well. I'm quite suspicious of the other salt, rock salt, whatever salt. But I like sea salt because the sea is like all that. There you go. Look at that. I just lower that a bit and see right in front of your hands. And since it's my food, let's see. I wait. I'm just going to dig in here. Just a plantain. Just a cucumber. That's how I eat. A little bit of cheese right in my and some red onion. Wow. Wow. So imagine crunchy cucumber, the maturity of the sourness of the mature cheddar, and then that sweet taste of the plantain, combine it with a little bit of onion until you're in food heaven. And so simple. Just watch that. So simple. Like I said, onion anytime is good. Look, just if you really like to bring the food out of your taste, the taste out of your food, if you put a little bit of lemon, I don't do it always, lemon or lime, and maybe just for good measure. So they said Jennifer Lopez, and she's one of the most beautiful women, sort of likes her olive oil, then why not me? My food is that's almost cabin as possible. What you could be bringing, because it's always bills, and all other kind of notifications that one may not want. Look at that. Look at that. I love tefal. Not that I've always been using the saucepans, of course, obviously, they're a bit dear. And as I said, I'm a widow. And not every widow is obviously of lesser means. This is one. Now look at that. Now look at that omelette. I promise to bring a light next time to the kitchen, but look how orangey that egg is. Just look at the streaks of spinach and red onion there. Cook it the way you like. I'm telling you, this meal is going to be less than 2 pounds, and you just have to taste it to know what I'm talking about. This is so nice. Should wash myself. My house. Wow. That lemon, drop even on the spinach, obviously. And usually, my herbs are finished, my dry herbs and all that. But otherwise, I don't need to have herbs, and if you have fresh ones, you're better. And there you are. The egg is ready. Move over plantain, move over cucumber, move over cheese. I am loving this. Life is so simple. On this International Women's Day. I mean, I'm sure look at that. Look at that. Look at that egg there, right in the center. Oh my God. I can't wait. Wow. How about that? So surely 2 eggs, that's just about 70p. Plantain 25p, 95. Cucumber about 15p. 1 pound 10. The cheese is probably about 25p. 1 pound 35. The spinach frozen, I didn't use a whole bag. How could I? Just a handful of it. I'm telling you, that meal right there comes to you 25 plus 1540 plus maybe another 15 or 25 there. That is 65 plus the spinach is probably about 20. Did I say 85? And the egg, do your math. 70, 30, 1 pound, 25 and 25, 1 pound 50. 1 pound 50. Wow. There you are. Voila. Good. Happy Mother's Day. It's me. I like to stay natural if I'm in the house. It's so hard. As my kids, daughters say, they palm their hair even though it's so long. And then obviously, even the influence maybe of their friends or they're looking around the celebrities and all that. I still sometimes add all those length and sometimes the hair is even longer than it. I'm saying, what the hell? They look at me, forget what I mean, if I'm in the house. If I was a white person who was saying, would know how I even comb my hair. If I'm black, this I comb my hair. What do you mean? My hair is the way I woke up. There you are. Omelette, spinach, and red onion. Fried spinach, or rather stir fried. Red onion, cucumber. Wow. A little bit of touch of olive oil and lemon there. And plantain, golden brown, fried in this lovely tefal pot. And it's all, you just wipe that. Oh, it's so old fashioned. You still wipe it and you still wash it. But I've never seen it easier to use that pot. Because that is so easy to do. There you are. Okay, so bye. Enjoy. Join me next time when I'm making something else for the chicken for my children or not, but we do this regularly and see how you like it.